hear a gunshot.
I would never want to hurt him.
You mentioned that he had said something to you.
He really tried to me.
He's like, just call 911. And then he said the other part.
Do you think I'm a murderer?
On June 17th, 2023, deputies in Monroe County, Florida, responded to a home in the Florida Keys after a 911 call regarding a gunfire at around 3 a.m. Inside, they found 31-year-old Tyler bleeding from his back from what looked like a gunshot wound. His girlfriend, 34-year-old Brittany, was immediately detained, marking the start of an investigation that would soon uncover disturbing details. The following presentation contains material that some viewers may find disturbing. The case files and recordings shown here were obtained through official Freedom of Information Act requests submitted directly to the police department and may include previously unseen footage. Viewer discretion is advised. Sometime between 2 and 2:30 in the morning, roommate Jordan Kinn woke up to Brittany Holbrook's screams. When he entered Tyler Newlish's room, he found him lying on the floor in a pool of blood. In the 911 call, Kinn told dispatchers the bleeding appeared to be coming from Newlish's back. Roughly 25 minutes later, deputies arrived and found Brittany beside Newlish on the floor.
Good, how are you?
Great. Oh, good, yes.
What's going on?
I woke my roommate, got a lot of blood on the floor.
Okay.
She woke me up like half an hour ago, 15 minutes ago. I'm not sure exactly, but I've been sleeping. I don't know exactly what happened.
Okay, so you woke up and saw this?
I heard a scream.
You heard a scream?
She woke me up.
Who woke you up?
My roommate's girlfriend.
Okay.
And he's bleeding from somewhere in his back. I didn't hear a noise. I don't know what exactly happened.
Okay.
But there's a lot of blood on the floor, and he's like in and out of consciousness.
Okay. But you couldn't see his back. So the scream woke you up, or it woke you?
No, I heard her come down the hallway.
So his girlfriend is
yelled my name and screamed Jordan.
Okay.
Like, please.
Yeah, let's go over here. Get out of their way. All right, so this was about 30 minutes ago, you said, right?
I mean, it's probably more like 10. It just happened real fast.
Right, I get it.
I was on the phone. I don't know how long before 911.
Okay, yeah.
And it was probably maybe 3 minutes before that.
Okay.
When I was woken up.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to put it together, I didn't really realize what was all happening, and I still don't know.
Gotcha.
I just know he was bleeding from somewhere in his back.
Okay. So his girlfriend's, what's his girlfriend's name?
Brittany.
Brittany. So you heard Brittany scream.
Yeah, she yelled, Jordan, please help.
And your name is Jordan?
Yes.
Okay. So Jordan, please help. You come out of your room, and then he just laying there on the ground.
She's holding him, laying on the ground.
She's holding him. Did you see did you see anything around, like a knife, any type of weapon at all?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a pistol, but I think I would have heard a shot.
There's a pistol?
I'm pretty sure.
Where's the pistol located?
I saw one on the floor when I came out of the room.
You saw a pistol on the floor when you came out of the room?
Yes.
Okay.
But not in the hallway, more just right in the living room out in the open. I know he has one, and I'm pretty sure she does, but I didn't hear any shots.
You didn't hear any gunshots?
I have no idea how exactly it happened.
Okay.
It's just,
okay.
I woke it up and I got looked at him and talked to him for like, call it 1 or 2 seconds. He's I'm calling 911.
Yeah, no, that was a good thing to do. So you hear the scream from Brittany.
Yes.
You come out, she's saying, Jordan, help. He's laying on the ground. She's holding his head, holding his arm. How's she holding
him by his back, trying to keep him upright a little bit.
So he was to sit him upright?
And I could see nothing on his stomach.
Only the blood was coming from his back?
Somewhere in his back.
But was there a shirt? He had a shirt on?
No, shirt was off.
Could you see the wound on his back or no?
Not.
She was covering, because she was holding him up? Gotcha. Okay. But you didn't hear any gunshots? Did you hear any fighting and nothing?
No. Something happened outside.
Yeah.
Like I was.
Are they known to be violent before? No past at all?
No, I've never had anything weird with them, and I've lived with them for about a year, and I've known both of them for at least a few years.
I gotcha. Do you have your license on you at all?
In my room upstairs.
We'll wait on that. I'll get you in a second.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Okay. I'll just get your name and date of birth.
Yep.
I got eyes on the vessel. Negative on any explosions. Show me back the service. Delta.
Copy, very okay. Alright. Don't know what's going on. She's holding pressure on a wound on the back that she won't let anyone see. And I took this.
Okay. Is it hot?
That's why I haven't checked yet. I was waiting to make sure.
13 traveling Florida. Going to be 79th Street.
Now it's not.
42 Alpha.
I'm saying temperature-wise.
428.
So what happened?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I went to sleep. I don't know.
Why don't you go take a seat over there?
Like Papa. 37B MMP.
Did you hear a gunshot? Huh?
No. I went to sleep.
You went to sleep?
Oh my God.
You went to sleep and what happened?
I went to sleep.
Okay, and then you woke up?
I woke up to this.
Okay, and what did you see? This? Just him laying on the floor? Bleeding? Okay.
Is he okay?
I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Were you... who is he to you?
That's my boyfriend.
That's your boyfriend? And who's that?
My roommate.
Your roommate? Okay. How long have you all been living together?
9 months.
9 months. How long have you known him for?
2 years.
2 years. Alright. So you known him for 2 years. You've been dating for how long?
9 months.
9 months. So you've been living here for 9 months and you... What's it called? Okay.
Is he okay? Is he okay?
I have no idea. The medical staff is doing what they... Alright, now you can't go inside, okay?
Medical examiners attempted to stop the bleeding at the scene, where officers recovered a 9mm Smith & Wesson handgun and a spent shell casing near a dog kennel. However, no one knew how it got there, including Brittany, who had found Tyler with a bullet wound. According to Jordan, Tyler was still breathing when he called 911 and even said a few sentences to him.
What? All right, we got a, there's an empty casing. Yeah. In the kitchen area.
Okay. He's telling me you heard no gunshots.
Okay. She said no either. Lad grabbed the gun, and it's warm.
Yeah.
One missing, and then there's a...
Is the wound in the back, or is it at?
Yeah, it's in the back.
He told me he woke up to her screaming, saying, "Jordan, come home."
Okay.
He said he saw the gun, and he called 911.
All right.
As of now.
Do me a favor. I'm going to go back up to... Do you have crime scene tape?
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Just grab that. Go ahead and give Barney a call.
Okay.
We're going to need crime scene too. I mean, what? We're going to need crime scene. Let them know. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, get that started. Call Barney, and then we'll do the tape in a minute.
What you drive before it?
No questions.
759 to Alpha Mike, 759 to 860 Tactical Blue Toyota Corolla vehicle site.
Is he okay?
Hey, like I said before, they're taking care of him. They're doing what they got to do with him.
Do you have his ID or anything like that? Excuse us.
I have to find it.
You ready? Can you guys give me a date of birth?
Yeah. Lad, she doesn't... What's his name and date of birth?
Tyler Newlish.
Tyler Newlish? Date of birth?
March 98.
Okay. How do you spell Newlish?
3. Nulisch.
How do you spell it?
Nulisch.
I-S-H.
Nulisch.
C-H. Gotcha. Control 1. Personal attendant.
What's going on?
We're taking it to the
Why?
because he was bleeding. All right, ma'am, you're gonna have to go downstairs.
Why?
Because I'm telling you to go downstairs.
You are not allowed back in the house.
My dogs are in the house.
Yeah,
We'll figure that out.
we'll figure that out. Go downstairs.
Point the crime scene. Take a look at it.
Hey. All right, wait one moment. Want her to sit there? All right, go over there. Oh, here, come here. Right over there.
You get her information?
I'm still getting it. She's right over here. All right, can I get your first name?
Brittany.
P-R-I-T-T-A-N-Y. And last name?
Both individuals were detained at the scene while additional officers arrived to secure the area and begin the investigation. Tyler was rushed to a Lower Keys Medical Center for emergency treatment, but his injuries proved fatal shortly after arrival. He was pronounced around 3:46 a.m. from a gunshot wound to the lower left back. Later that day, the investigation continued, and that's when things began to take a disturbing turn.
Jordan, I'm Detective McNally.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
So obviously we're looking into what happened last night. Who all lives here?
Me, Tyler, and Brittany. Only the upstairs. There's different tenants that live downstairs, but they have a separate door on the backside.
Are they home now?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least I see their vehicles there, so I'm assuming they're home.
Which ones are they?
The silver one and the white van are both. And the door is pretty much right behind the silver car.
So when you got home last night, were they downstairs already?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And they were already drinking?
She was, he wasn't.
Okay. How was the mood when you
Great.
walked home?
It was great. Everybody was getting along fine. I felt like it was a normal good night, you know?
And you were downstairs drinking until what time about?
I'd say around 10:30ish was my guess. And I went and watched a couple episodes of TV, and I was pretty well asleep when I heard her screaming, and she's the one who woke me up. And I don't know how to even picture it. It just makes me sick. I can't say what happened because I don't know. But he was coherent when I came by him, and I just didn't see the blood, and it's just. I saw a pistol. I don't even know what happened. I just saw a lot of blood, but I did see a gun sitting there in the holster, which I'm pretty sure was hers. I never heard the shot. If that's what happened, I didn't get woken up by that. I got woken up by her yelling, and instantly I tried to look at him in the face, and that's when I called 911. I didn't know what happened because I couldn't see anything on the front side. I might have saw the blood around him, so I knew there was something in the backside, you know. And the little bit I got out of him, I didn't see it. I don't know what happened, but I heard him say that got me in the back. Mumbled it. I didn't, you know, a lot of it happened fast, and I was on the phone with the lady from 911, and then I carried both the dogs from downstairs and put them in the room because they were freaking out, you know. They're both hound dogs. They're loyal and nice dogs, but.
The case quickly grew complicated. Jordan told investigators that everything appeared normal earlier that night while the three had been drinking together at the house. Before ruling out the possibility of another person's involvement, detectives first needed to understand the dynamics between Jordan, Brittany, and Tyler.
We're trying to figure it out after the fact. Okay? So we got a couple of questions. Alright? Before we start asking these questions, we have some stuff we have to read to you. I'm sure you watched Law & Order or Dayline back in the day. Alright?
Tyler's not alive.
Yeah. But before we can talk much more about what happened, how long have you been doing it?
2 years.
When did you guys meet?
We were roommates.
Roommates? You guys met when you were roommates, or you're still roommates right now?
We were roommates.
Where at?
Unfortunately, the only person who was with Tyler after he'd been shot claimed to have memory gaps. According to Brittany, she couldn't remember anything about the events leading up to Tyler's or how the shooting occurred.
Say again, Brittany?
Where's Tyler?
He's at the hospital.
Is Tyler alive?
Say again?
Is Tyler alive?
Brittany, we told you. He's passed. You don't remember us telling you that? Brittany? Brittany? Brittany, you don't remember us telling you that? Brittany? Brittany, can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? How'd you get the thing on your lip?
I don't know.
You don't know?
What?
Yeah, right there on the other side. Yeah, right there. Right there where you're putting your fingers at. You feel that?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
I can see my reflection in it, can I? Can you hold it?
What?
That.
No. I'm not gonna let you touch
Well,
this.
you asked me what was on my lip. I can't see it for
No,
myself.
no, not right now. No.
I mean, what does it look like?
I don't know if you bit your lip or you guys get in a fight or anything like that, or...
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know right now.
All right.
I don't even know.
Don't even know. Okay. I have not made any phone calls. I have not left here to... I've talked to Jordan, and now I'm here standing with you, so...
Is Tyler not alive anymore?
Huh?
Is Tyler not alive anymore?
No, he's... I told you that 3 times now. You don't believe me?
During the investigation, Brittany later claimed she had remembered key details and made serious accusations against her deceased boyfriend.
Say again?
I remember something.
Okay, what do you remember?
It was straight.
Say again?
It was straight.
Okay. 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 All right. Oh. All right. All right. Scott. Come on here. Yeah, you want to come on here? Okay. you remember something. All right. All right, what do you remember, Brittany?
He was trying to strangle me.
Okay.
I don't know why. But he was like, really trying to kill me.
Okay.
And like, I was pushing him. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why you would do that.
Okay, hang on. Just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Okay? Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. All right? Just take a deep breath. Recollect what you just told me, okay?
I don't know.
Where did all that take place at?
In the bed. In the bed.
In the bed?
He was strangling me. And then he pushed me up against the wall. I think I was just like trying to get him off of me, and I think I hit him. He tried to get up and get away, and then he grabbed me. I remember he grabbed me by my throat again, and he hit me up against the wall. Back wall.
Which wall is this you talking about when you say that?
Like, back. I don't know.
So you're in bed, and how do you wake up?
I have no idea. No, but I remember not being able to breathe, and he was like crushing my esophagus.
And where was he?
Like on his side of the bed, but like up.
Up like how?
No.
No. Okay. Remember what hand he was using?
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like
What happened next?
I don't know. I probably was definitely screaming. I remember trying to scream because I was trying to wake Jordan to help me.
Okay.
And I remember just screaming really loud. And he just kept doing it. He did it more than once. And like I tried to get away and go out the room, and he had followed me and pinned me up against that wall.
Which wall is this?
My bedroom.
So like the back wall or one of the side walls? Do you remember?
Like a back wall.
Okay.
Like, you felt him squeezing over and over again, or did you get away and then he grabbed you again over and over again?
Oh.
All right. I mean, I can see how you're doing anything you can to get away from him.
I have to get away from him is the thing. Like, he's the most kind person.
Well, not at this moment.
I don't know.
I mean, you're in fight or flight mode right there if someone's strangling you.
He was strangling me.
I mean, that's crazy.
He did it before.
At that point, it doesn't matter who it is to you. You're trying to get out of there alive. Did you reach over to the nightstand and grab the gun to scare him?
I don't know. I would never want to hurt him, ever. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I did. I don't remember. I remember holding him and kissing him. And he was just bleeding out.
Because I'll tell you, if I'm in a fight for my life and I can reach over and grab a gun on a nightstand,
I would never shoot a person. I would never, like...
well, it's a pretty good way to scare somebody off, even just holding it, grabbing it. Now, I'm not saying you have to grab it to shoot him, but if you can reach it and he knows you have it, he might back up.
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
You want another cup of water? You got another cup of water?
I have
What's... He has you with his hand around your neck up against the wall.
I don't know why you would do that.
What's the next thing that you remember after that?
I don't know. I don't understand. I just don't get it. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Okay.
It's such a good, strong relationship. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Do you remember how you guys got from the bedroom to the living room?
No.
Okay.
I remember screaming and like trying to scream, and he just kept trying to strangle me.
Okay.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know.
Was the gun on the nightstand at this point?
I don't know. It stays there. I don't know. I don't even understand like why we were fighting or what
Okay.
at all.
Do you remember how you got out of that situation?
No.
No. And what's the next thing that you remember after being up against the wall? Holding him where?
I don't it doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense.
In that memory where you're holding him, where were you?
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen. Okay. You remember where the gun is at that point?
No, I don't even know why. I don't even understand what the whole. I don't get it. None of it makes sense.
It seems like you're describing a relatively violent encounter there.
Yeah.
Was there a fight at that point? Or were you throwing punches and scratches? I mean, if someone's strangling me,
Yeah.
I'm fighting as hard as I can to get away from that, right?
Yeah, I did because he pinned me up against the wall.
Okay.
I didn't know what else to do, and then he got really mad. I don't know.
Do you remember what you were doing to try to escape? Do you think you might have scratched him or punched him or?
I'm sure all of it.
All of it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sure all of it. I don't know. Like, I'm not a murderer. I would never kill him. I love him so much.
Well, it seems at this point you're trying to describe protecting yourself.
I don't know. I wish I knew.
Okay. Do you think it's possible in that fight, while he's trying to strangle you, that you might have picked up that gun?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know why we were fighting. I don't understand why. I don't. This doesn't make sense. Like, it just doesn't.
Well, it makes some sense is if he had just quit his job, I could see how that would be pretty stressful.
No, he's not a bad person. No. Absolutely not. No.
Meaning more that now.
Tyler has faults, but he's not a bad person at all. Absolutely.
I'm not saying he's a bad person. He said he was in a job that he wasn't really liking,
I don't.
and he quit to try to find something else. But right now, nothing else is lined up, and
He's fine.
rent is what, $3,600 a month?
He was more happy. He was more.
Yeah.
I don't know. He wasn't happy with his job at all. But he's a good human.
Mhm.
He's the most just caring people I've ever met in my entire life.
Well, that's a lot of stress to not know how you're going to pay next month's rent.
You guys think I'm a murderer? I just murdered him.
Say that again?
Do you think I'm a murderer?
I don't think you're anything. We're just trying to figure out everything that happened and piece it all together.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. I mean, we have your bedroom incident. You fight or flight. You're scared. You said you left the room. Now we need to know this part from there to you holding Tyler. You have no idea.
I don't remember even leaving the room.
You don't remember leaving the room now?
No, I said I presume I left the room. That's what
Presume
you said.
you left the room. Okay.
According to the affidavit, when Jordan asked a bleeding Tyler what had happened, he said something deeply troubling.
When you first got up to him, how with it was he?
What's that?
How coherent was he when you first got up to him?
Very, very little. He was trying to move a little bit, just talked a little bit, but it was mostly you could just see it, and he would try to like move his head, and his head would just fall back, and I could see him try to open his eyes, but it was definitely not like couldn't stand up on his own by any means or anything like that.
Where is she?
She was behind him, kind of like cradling him.
So he was on his back. Did she like lift him up to get behind him, or was she just...
Yeah, yep,
Okay.
a couple times. And that's when, yeah, I knew it was pretty bad because like she kind of was trying to get him to wake up, and he fell, and his head hit the tile, like nothing hard, but like I could tell he wasn't in control of his body that well.
And was he like in and out
Yeah.
at that point? And you mentioned that he had said something to you. When was
Yeah,
that?
but it's like I didn't see nothing. I just know what he said because I was trying to figure out what the hell happened, and I'm pretty sure he said that shot me in the back.
Where was she when he said that?
Right there.
Did you notice anything about her?
Nope.
And how long after he made that statement did the first patrol guys show up?
A minute to 2 minutes. It was right when I was on the phone.
Did he say anything else? Was he still?
No, he did say one other thing. It's, like when I first said, like, Tyler, what happened? What happened? He's like, just call 911. And that's what I called. And then he said the other part. But that's the only two things he said was, please call 911, which I was already going to do, but it was like, I tried to ask him what happened, what's going on. Like I said, I couldn't see anything in the front side. I just saw a big, fair amount of blood. And it didn't look like anything had happened to his, he didn't have a shirt on, didn't have anything happen to his stomach. There was no didn't see a knife laying there. I just got caught way off guard with everything that was happening.
Okay. You said when did you first see the gun?
It was probably when I was on the phone.
In the police affidavit, Brittany's accounts are described as inconsistent. Detectives noted she had no marks on her neck of any kind, despite her account, though bruises were found on her knuckles. The autopsy showed injuries to Tyler's head and neck. At trial, prosecutors say injuries to Tyler's face, head, and neck looked more like he had been attacked, not the aggressor, and that her battered spouse claim wasn't supported by evidence. The detective decided to take Brittany into custody and push the investigation further, not yet knowing it would expose a chilling path leading to the...
What's that?
The dogs.
Yeah, we're gonna be going up there in a minute. Just need you to stand up for right now. Turn around for me. At this point, you're under arrest.
To gather more information, officers interviewed Tyler's and Brittany's friends, and each provided stories that pointed to a deeply troubling side of Brittany.
I'm driving them home because I, didn't drink at all, and we had to drive back to his house. And I was talking to him in the front seat. She's passed out in the back seat. And I said, "Oh, Tyler, that sucks. Her dad's selling the property." And he's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Yeah, I was talking to her at the pool. She said her dad's selling the property." And he says, he reaches in the back seat and says, "Hey, babe, is your dad selling the property?" And without hesitation, she throws a left-hand hook and punches him in the face. And she says, "Don't ever talk about my dad." And she has no idea what we're talking about. We're not talking bad about the dad. It was like, what the? I got scared because I'm doing 55 mile an hour and she's throwing hooks. I thought she was gonna punch me. Like, Jesus Christ.
Tyler, end of the day, the guy wouldn't hurt a fly. He was definitely not the type. He was never. That just wasn't Tyler. He was a hunter, fisherman. And that was about it.
Did he ever mention to you any issues that he was having? Like they were getting into arguments or fights or anything?
Once, so our other best friend Jeff Wright got married on February, and so my girlfriend and Brittany got ready here at the house. I was the best man in the wedding. Tyler was also a groomsman, so we all got ready there where the ceremony was going to take place, and that night, ceremony, our best friend got married, everything was good. Drinking, of course, open bar. We all left because we weren't staying there on property. There was just immediate family staying there where the ceremony took place.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got back here late. It must have been 3, 4 a.m. And I just remember, we were sitting out here. I think I started a fire. I think, maybe we grabbed some more beers. And we're just kind of sitting here, deciding if they were going to stay here and stay the night at my house or drive back to Big Coffee. And for some reason, she just flipped the script. Went from we're all laughing and giggling, just demean, drunk, I don't know, just you've kind of seen it at bar stuff, people get mean like that, but it was I don't know, it was just bizarre. And that was kind of the initial. And then there might have been some other texts Tyler said "Oh, Brittany's being mean again" or something like that, And Tyler just was so nonchalant. I mean, I'll be honest, I even thought really nothing of it. I'm like, whatever, I mean,
that night of the wedding, was it just kind of her being mean, or was there any physical altercation?
I mean, she would slap him, and and I don't even remember what. We obviously been all drinking really, a lot that night, but nothing serious, And she was like, "You don't love me," just stupid, immature things,
Mm-hmm.
Just obnoxious, "You don't love me, you'll never marry," just stuff like that.
So nothing to the point where you're like, "Oh, we gotta grab these guys and separate them."
Yeah, no, nothing ever. And she would just slap him in the back of the head, and then I think he texted me that night. They ended up driving home, and and Tyler seemed kind of sobered up at that time, when she was acting like that, because he was almost embarrassed,
Yeah.
And he texted me, I think, he's like, "Hey, made it home safe." She was punching and scratching me the whole way home, or something like that.
Tyler got into this relationship a little under a year with Brittany.
Mm-hmm.
And when they had their differences, Tyler didn't talk much, but he did talk to me about his relationships, as I found out afterwards that he didn't speak to many people about it. That week leading up, it was a Friday, I believe, that it happened. And there should be text messages on his phone, and I'm sure you guys have them. He called me, I believe it was on Wednesday, so it was 2 days before Wednesday, and he was working on his aluminum boat that he was going to be chartering out, that he was working on to go charter. And Brittany, she was a different person when she was sober than when she drank. And my girlfriend in Indiana, when she first met Brittany, she liked her, and it was a sober first introduction. And when we came down to Key West again, I was flying in about every other month. and she was drunk, and it didn't go well. And then we came down with her girlfriends for her birthday in February, and it really didn't go well. You know, Brittany was hitting Tyler and scratching him and punching him, and then there was like blood. It was a really weird situation. This was like the first weird thing we found with her is that, and I still have the shirt. She was beating Tyler up, and we were all downtown, and there were, you know, he started bleeding, and like she used to scratch him and stuff. And she put blood on all of our shirts, like on the back of our shirts. And we realized that later on, this is in February, that we all had blood marks on the back of our shirts where we thought it was weird. But we didn't really know what it was from, you know what I mean? Now we're figuring it was her.
I know that Marissa went to dinner a few nights before this happened, or out for drinks with Brittany. And that's where there was a conversation about her wanting to do weird, gruesome stuff to Chris Jaffe, her ex-boyfriend, which Marissa found disturbing and kind of ended, I guess, called Tyler and asked them to come pick them up as she was uncomfortable.
So I knew Tyler. I had met him a few years back when I visited Key West. I did not know Brittany very well. I had only met her, I think, one or two previous times briefly, and it was all close to the date, you know, that she murdered him. Mm-hmm. And I had hung out with her that week, really close. I think it was within a few days of the incident happening.
Uh-huh.
Tyler, that's just the essence of Tyler. He was such a sweetheart and a doll, and like would never hurt anyone or hurt a fly. So it would make sense that a girl would want to sit and talk to Tyler and be nice.
Sure. Did you ever have any conversations with Tyler about Brittany?
No, I didn't. The only thing like with Brittany was that she was so messed up, and he had just was like apologizing to me about how messed up she was, and he didn't, you know. He just wanted us to have a great girls' night, and my boyfriend and Tyler were very close too, so it was like, of course we want to all get together and hang out. And I think after that night, it was like we were gonna all try to hang out again. Like my boyfriend had talked to Tyler, and we were all gonna maybe try to go on the boat. And I was like, I would love to hang out again as a group. I did not want to hang out with Brittany again one-on-one.
Brittany was sentenced to 40 years in state prison. This concludes the report from our investigation division at Twin Scope Cops. All individuals involved remain presumed innocent until proven otherwise in a court of law. Thank you for supporting verified and responsible case analysis. Your engagement helps us continue this work, and we invite you to share your thoughts respectfully in the comments.